and their impact lives on in every rerun, every movie night, and every nostalgic memory. She's active in the entertainment industry, admired not just for her iconic teen roles, but also for her resilience and evolution as a performer. From groundbreaking, proving her versatility beyond sitcoms. Her youthful charisma and comedic timing made her a standout in an era full of rising young talent. Now 50, focusing more on her family and personal life, she remains admired as a cultural icon of the 80s and for her groundbreaking role as Denise Huxtable, which continued with the bold and controversial film Angel Heart, 1987, proving she could take on edgier, more adult roles. With her striking beauty and unique fans both on television and in Hollywood films. Now 61 years old, Gibb continues to work steadily in film and television, often appearing in TV movies, and dancing and acting talent made her a standout among the cast. By the mid-80s, she transitioned into films, starring in Youngblood, 1986. Known for her distinctive style and intelligence, Martha carved a reputation as a fearless performer, unafraid to take on challenging and unconventional roles during her Martha Plimpton became one of the most respected young actresses of the 80s, first breaking through in The Goonies, 1985, as the witty and resourceful. She had transitioned to film, starring in Secret Admirer, 1985, a romantic comedy that highlighted her versatility and girl next door appeal. Balancing her work with a successful business career. Still stylish and influential, Sarah Jessica Parker remains a cultural icon. Lori Loughlin, Patty Green in the teen sitcom Square Pegs, 1982-1983, a role that showcased her comedic energy and relatable awkwardness. Beloved figure for her iconic 80s role. Beyond acting, she has also been admired for sharing her personal journey openly, inspiring fans with her resilience. Authenticity that first won fans over in the 80s. Tracy Gold became one of television's most familiar teen faces in the 1980s. She first appeared in the most beloved young stars of the 1980s. Now 61 years old, Elizabeth has built a remarkable career with memorable roles in Leaving Las Vegas, and Son. She continues to take on challenging roles in both film and television, proving her staying power. Loved for her grace and authenticity, blending toughness with vulnerability in a way that made her unforgettable. Lane's poise and raw talent established her as one of the most promising. Now 58 years old, Nancy has continued acting while keeping much of her personal life private. She has appeared in television roles and even reality competitions. Starting in 1980, she brought a tough, street-smart edge to the sitcom that balanced perfectly with its humor and heart. In 1985, she expanded her range with the 1980s, continues to shine brightly. Nancy McKeon became a household name in the 1980s with her breakout role as Joe Polniacek on The Facts of Life, earning respect for her humility and talent. Decades later, fans still remember her as one of the defining faces of 1980s teen television. Diane Lane burst onto the scene in the early 1980s, quickly gaining attention for her natural screen presence and emotional depth. At just 18, she starred in The Outsiders, 1980, remains a respected figure in Hollywood. Elizabeth Shue charmed audiences from her very first major role as Allie Mills in The Karate Kid, 1984, becoming an instant teen icon of the decade. Her girl next door appeal combined with a spark of independence made her stand out. In 1987, she showed her film Shoot the Moon, 1982, but her breakout came as Carol Seaver on Growing Pains, 1985 to 1992. With her quick wit, sharp comebacks, and relatable charm, Tracy made Carol a favorite among fans who grew up with the show. Her natural comedic timing and heartfelt performances. She then lit up the big screen in Girls Just Want to Have Fun, 1985, dancing her way into stardom with infectious charm. These began her career as a teenager on the soap opera The Edge of Night, 1980 to 1983, where her natural charm and poise caught viewers' attention. By the mid-80s, continues to work in television and remains a familiar presence to fans who grew up watching her. Lori's contributions to 80s pop culture ensure her lasting recognition, actress and an outspoken advocate. Cynthia Gibb first rose to prominence as one of the leads on the hit series Fame, 1983 to 1987, where her singing old. Loughlin is best remembered for her role as Aunt Becky on Full House and Fuller House. Despite facing personal and legal controversies in recent years, she can profile today. Cynthia remains fondly remembered by fans of Fame and her 80s film work. Lisa Bonet became a household name in the 80s thanks to her role in guest roles. She has also devoted time to teaching and mentoring young performers, sharing her experience from decades in the industry. While she keeps a low Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze, with her wholesome charm and strong screen presence, Cynthia quickly became one of the recognizable young actresses of the decade. Winning the show and quickly became one of the most beloved teen stars of the 80s. She also appeared in TV movies like The Kid with the Broken Halo, 1982. Talent and unique styles made them icons of their generation, and many continue to inspire fans decades later. Some have chosen quieter lives, sitcoms to unforgettable films. These teen actresses of the 1980s helped shape pop culture in ways that still resonate today. Their energy, while others remain active in Hollywood, but their legacy as 80s teen stars will never fade. They remind us of a time when coming-of-age stories were at the heart of entertainment.